Hello, guys. Welcome. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Ivy, thank you for coming in, for being first, grabbing your extra boss token for that, and for the 35 stream streak. Thank you for making it here so often and so consistently. Enjoy your bonus 5 raffle tickets for that. And Spook, it's good to see you as well. Thank you for making it here so early, guys. I appreciate that. So we're back for more Satisfactory. What were we doing? Well, I died multiple times at the end of yesterday. I'd been streaming for like 9 hours, and I really don't feel like running all the way back over to where I was, and grabbing my body. So I decided to stop and come back in the morning after I had something to eat and rested and all of that. So now we're ready to go again. I'm feeling a bit better. Hey, Foxy, how have you been doing? Welcome by. The 20 stream streak with the 5 bonus raffle tickets. Congratulations and thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to think of everything I need to get back to where I was. The thing is, I died by falling, and so I think my death crate will be like at the bottom of where I died. So I need enough stuff to get me back there. I know I need plates. I'm gonna need cement, and I'm gonna need rods, because cement and plates will make me foundations. Rods will make me ladders. And all I want to do is get what I had and get back. So yeah, let's head over there. Yeah, Foxy, apparently you've been coming. You just haven't redeemed your watch streak, which is fine. I'm glad you've been here. I'm glad you've been here. Thank you so much for making it out. Even just lurking is very much appreciated. Always good to know you guys are here. And I hope all is well with all of you. Alright. Yeah, we gotta go down here. I was like scaling the cliff face. And I biffed it trying to make it back to my platform. I think I have a hard drive too I need to process. Didn't I get a hard drive? I think I got a new hard drive. It's probably going to send me to be busy all day today, because again, I work overnight Saturdays, so I can only go for 4 hours today. Unfortunately. Let's see. Well, I guess I know where I've been already. At least I leave giant pillars in the sky. Yeah, I think it's this one is what I built trying to get back last time. Oh, eventually. Ooh. Oh, there's a slug right here. Oh man. How'd I not notice that last time? Jesus, I must have been really tired. Oh god, it's all the way on the other side of the canyon. Eventually I have to go on like expeditions these caves. I almost kind of hope that we'll get even better stuff to defend ourselves later. I feel so squishy. Part of the reason I dislike running around is because, like, I don't know. Enemies are so persistent. And they just chase, like, once they chase after you, especially those freaking hog things, they're so fast. It feels impossible to get away from them. Especially the upgraded ones. And I must be missing something. I'll have to check back and see what I've unlocked. I think that milestone or whatever I unlocked that had this baton, this upgraded baton, had other stuff in it. I'll have to see what it has. It's very possible. I just haven't fully taken advantage of all the stuff at my disposal to defend against things. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping at some point it becomes easier to deal with the wildlife. Not that that helps me with falling off of crates, but yeah. Overall, amazing game. Like the core factory mechanics are super addicting. It's just a few minor things, like aside from the animals, the ladders. Man, the ladder system is a bit wonky. I guess in a way, it's nice that they didn't have you stick to ladders as much as other games. Hey, Hall. Welcome in, Hall. Thank you for making it, for being the boss, and getting us to play this game. You know, it's technically not Thursday or Friday. We're still playing your games, so you're still the boss today. How are you doing? How are things? You said, I love that I'm seeing this game today. Well, I love the game. It's a good game. Good game. Thanks for grabbing your raffle ticket. How are you? All right, so this death crate is somewhere here. Somewhere on one of these ledges. I'm not sure exactly where. Oh, I don't have Zoop mode enabled. It's amazing. I found a game you seem to like a lot. Yeah, it's a ton of fun. It was a ton of fun. It's very addicting trying to build all the new stuff and make it as efficient as possible. I guess as efficient as I can make it. I'm sure I don't bring it to maximum efficiency, but make it more efficient than default anyway. All right. So, like this with the freaking ladder system. I can't just build a ladder right here. I have to like build it a little bit off, which is really weird. Honestly, not sure which edge my crate is on. There we go. I hope your Saturday's starting out well, sir. Okay. Oh, it says it's like right here. Where is it? Am I missing something? Is it below us? Is it above us? Is there something below us? I guess it could be below us. Had some pizza. Pizza's delicious. Took a spa day. Oh, that sounds nice. Yeah, maybe it's on this ledge below. Alright, so I'm going to build this out. And we are, oh god, we are going to build this way. Yeah. And let's build out over here. God damn it, like that. Any other game would have a ladder system where you can just latch onto the ladder, but this game makes you build all wonky to get onto the ladder. It's so like, why? How in this day and age do you not have a proper system to get onto a ladder? It's so good, but basic mechanics are wonky as hell. And I guess it is like an indie game, so you have to take it with a grain of salt, but still. When it results in needless damage and deaths, it becomes... I feel like it should be a higher priority to fix. Let's get rid of that. You can get on it. You can get on the ladder, but not reliably. Like, the fact I've had to, like, jump onto a ladder from the other side to get it to work correctly is outrageous. I myself have dropped me off of items on death off. Yeah, well, I should have turned it off if I had known how wonky some of the systems are. But yeah, it definitely should not be so difficult to simply get onto a ladder. it is really kind of bad. Like, it's not as if we don't have systems in other games for getting on and off these things that haven't existed for decades that work well. That's not gonna work. Although I can get off of here. Or ladders will soon not be a problem for you. I guess. I would still like that they use them. They shouldn't be a problem. They should be a solution. And they're useful enough in a lot of situations that you don't want to not use them. But also they're wonky enough that they get me damaged or killed a lot of the time because my guy doesn't latch onto them like he should. Which, again, if ladders were some sort of, like, new thing in games and the mechanics behind ladders were still being figured out, that would be one thing. But we are not such a time anymore. It has not been that way for a long time. Alright. There we go. Cool. Now we can get back home. Golden. But I am looking forward to eventually getting vehicles. I forget what we were doing. What were we doing? Right. I was trying to get more cement made per minute to saturate my steel beam lines. Which is why I was out here, because I was trying to get slugs so that I could make the power overdrive things. To overdrive some of my cement lines. Oh, Jesus. Alright, well, that would have been my bad. But we're fine now. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go home, make some of these slugs I've gotten into power, and scan this hard drive as well. And then we're going to overdrive some more of these cement things. I hope that's enough, because I added a ton of cement to my build. See, like other games, you could like press E on this and get onto the ladder. This, you have to like drop over the edge to make sure you don't die. Or like this, jump over to it. But then like that. So I jumped over to it, and then I pressed S, and it backs off of the ladder. Rather than press S to go down the ladder, it presses S and then backs off of the ladder. Which, if there was another way to go down, that would be fine, but if you press W, you go up. So S is the only way to use this to go down, yet it also forces you to go down the ladder if you don't have your camera in exactly the right place. I never had issues with ladders. Well, if there is another way to use it, let me know. But in my experience here, the ladder mechanics are absolute horse crap. I'm glad you never had an issue, but they're absolute horse crap. You have to have your camera looking exactly the right way. God forbid you move it the wrong direction. Otherwise, your guy is going to back off of it and fall down. You can't just press like E and latch onto it and climb up or something. No, you have to like jump onto it from another angle. You can't just like back down onto it as you're trying to go down a ladder. like most games, you would look at a ladder, press E, get attached to it, and go down. This game is no, God forbid. God forbid it's so easy to not biff it off the side. Sorry, it may just be a skill issue. No, it's inherent mechanic issue, sir. I am very sorry. Like, I'm willing to admit if I have a skill issue in something. These are basic mechanics that other games don't have an issue with. It is only this game. I only have ever had this much of an issue in a modern-ish game with a ladder system. The ladder system is a load of garbage. A load of absolute and complete garbage. I disagree, but sure. Well, you can defend your game as much as you want. And in general, it's a good game. But not everything is amazing about it. Alright. So, defend this to me, sir. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Here. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Let's go to the top of this ladder. I may die here. I'm not going to count it if I die, because I'm demonstrating something. So, I come to the top of this ladder. I want to go, let's say I want to go down a ladder. So, let's put a ladder here. I want to go down a ladder. Let's build it a bit lower. There. So I want to go down this ladder. Most games, I could press E and latch onto this ladder. I cannot do that here. I have to back off of this ladder very slowly. If I don't go extremely slowly, my guy just falls off. I can't just, like, you know, click that. I have to do this, and then he falls off. I have to catch myself. Why can't you, or I have to jump across onto a ladder. Why, in this modern day and age, what games do you press E for? Can I think of a specific game off the top of my head? No, I just know that's how it's worked in other games. Or you just, you know, get near a ladder and it latches your character on and you're attached to it. Here it doesn't do that because they did a horrible job implementing ladders. It's just a horrible job implementing. There's so many better systems, so many better games with better systems. All games that come to mind work the same way. I'm sorry, I've never had this much trouble climbing ladders in a game. Ever in my entire life of playing video games have I ever had this much trouble placing and using ladders. Does this thing really follow me all the way from the freaking valley? Jesus Christ, man. The ladders in this game are absolute crap. Kill it. Well, I have no health, so no. I'm going to have to because it's the middle of my base now. Because another thing this game does is have enemies chase you endlessly through the entirety of existence. Which I'm not a huge fan of. So that's nice. At least anything that can keep up with you. You can turn it off. Well, you shouldn't have to turn it off. You shouldn't have to turn off entire game mechanics to get it to work properly. Especially when you're new to the game and you've never played it before and you don't know these things happen. But yeah, you can't tell me that it's just a me issue with the ladder system whenever I've literally been playing games for, God, 20 years. And I've never had so many issues with the ladder system in my entire life. Anyway, I want to make these into power. But Dollism, it's great to see you, man. You said you haven't played this, but I've seen similar ladder systems. Can't say I'm fond of them. I don't like prompt to climb. It's just got to be smoother with a separate button to drop off. I agree. And that is another issue I was talking about. Is that, like, if I don't stare directly straight up and down, if I, like, want to look at something as I'm going down. Oh, what is that? Look, my guy goes, instead of going down there with S, he started to go up, which is interesting. But I've had it where he just, like, walks off. He'll just, like, walk off while I'm pressing S because I turned my camera the wrong way. I could not find a single other person playing about ladders. I'm sorry, the ladder system is crap. I don't care what you found on Google. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Yeah, I need to do this. I really don't care what you found on Google. I need power. Where's power? Where'd I put my crafter? This is the crafting bench. All right. I need power shards. Oh, not enough space in inventory. Okay. Like, I understand it's your game, and you want to defend your game, and that's perfectly fine, but it is a dog crap system in some regards. And to be clear, these are minor nitpicks. The ladder system is not the main game. This isn't Climb Ladders the game. If it was, that would be weird. But no, it is not Climb Ladders the game. The actual core mechanics... Oh, good. Wait, my power grid shut down? Oh, crap. Well, that's interesting. But anyway, yeah, if it was Climb Ladders the game, it would be a bigger issue. The core mechanics of building your factory and designing your factory are a lot of fun. And that's why I like the game so much. If it was Climb Ladders the game, I would be much more annoyed. I'll later get on the game just to move with ladders, see if I misremember, because I had no issues. Well, I'm very glad you had no issues, sir. Good for you. Gold star. I, for one, have had many times where, like, the fact I have to build my building just to jump on the ladders reliably is pretty ridiculous. It should really be just like a prompt to get on a ladder. Press E, get on a ladder, and then jump, and then climb up. This is the right thing, right? Oh, no! Oh, give me those back! Oh! Well, good. Now I'm gonna have a couple of those in the wrong thing. This is the one I wanted. Yeah, you can have some of those bars back. Cool. I'd say most games don't prompt for that. Well, I'd say most games, I'd never have an issue with a ladder killing me. So, I don't know. Most games have figured it out. I can also say that. Most games, I use ladders all the time and have no issues with my character randomly flying off of them or failing to grasp them or me having to leap from a distance in order to properly latch onto it. Because if I try to approach it from any other angle other than the intended angle, I just die. I don't die, but I fall off. Usually falling off isn't a big deal because I'm at base and I'm like not damaged, so I survive. But times whenever I'm, I'm hurt and I'm climbing on a precipice and I have to leap to get onto this ladder and then it doesn't grab on for one reason or another, then it becomes an issue. Alright, wrong end. This is exactly why I have this little tail here, because every time I try to get on my ladder, it wouldn't work. Because I try to go like that, and then my guy falls the entire time, which shouldn't happen. You don't get it from exactly the right angle. Let's see. Cement. Where are my cement mixers? I have my power. I think we've upgraded 2 of these. Ah, yeah, okay. So, yeah, my power died. How'd my power die? I had like 1,000 watts of power active. Jesus. It's crazy. I guess I'm producing 900. Capacity is 1,110. It says max is 927. I'm assuming it was max at some point. Build elevators then. I don't have elevators. Otherwise, I would happily build elevators. Yeah, so max is at 927. So it must have exceeded the 900 production, I would assume. But if that's the case, why that's still lower than my capacity. In these lines, I would say check your power plant. Well, yes, that was obviously my next point, sir. I was just saying, like, I don't understand why obviously my power is the source of my power plant is the source of my power. I just don't understand, and from inexperience, why my grid can supply over 1,000. If everything's turned on at once, it's like 900 something. Why it would blow? It stopped working for a bit? That shouldn't be the case. I don't know why it would stop working. Let's see. Alright, everything should be supplied. That is up to 100 coal. That is 38. Is it losing? 37, 38. That's steady. That's steady at 100. This is gonna be steady. Oh, yeah, that's fine. And you should be steady at 100 as well. If I push these much higher with the overdrive, it's probably gonna stop working, unfortunately. Oh, those all function correctly. So let's go check the top. Go back. Go back where? One had low efficiency? Did it? How can I tell my efficiency? The percentage, 75%? Less than the others, so that's 75%. That's 80%. That's 80%. What determines the efficiency? How do I get the efficiency up? Is 100% the target? All right. Well, what affects the efficiency? Is it water? Is it the water flow? If it runs out of resources in the middle, it affects the efficiency. Well, this is at 89%. All these are below 100. I assume it's because the power went out, and so it stopped receiving water, probably, because the water stopped flowing whenever the power went out. And now it looks like the percentage is climbing back up. This is at 86%. It's going to go to 87%. Hey, Warden, welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Hope you're having a great day. You guys saw one be at 30 while others were at 60? That's 90. 91. Which again, I mean they're tracking up. So I'm assuming that they went down because one of them has less coal from before. Oh yeah, this one is 12. Huh. Yeah, you're right. Okay. That's interesting. That sucks.
Look, it's a VIP.
Hey, Monk, welcome in. Thanks for coming by. How are you doing? Yeah, it was this one. So weird. Alright. This is all Mark II. Let me see what I can do maybe to get more coal here. I need to get more coal on the belt to keep that running. Thank you for telling me about that. I had no idea that the efficiency reading was a thing. That helps quite a bit. Thank you, thank you. Monk says, drink some hot tea. Slept really bad, so feel terrible today. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm glad you're enjoying some tea and that you're off today, hopefully. What was I doing? Right, I was coming here to get stuff potentially to upgrade. I don't know if I have the miner to level 2. If I need to, I can up the miner level to level 2 and have it mine more, double the coal and send that down. Is what I'm thinking I could do to up the amount of coal coming that way. Production, miner. Go to the miner, see how much the output is. Well, yes, I plan on that, but I want to be prepared to upgrade it because it's quite a trek over there. That was kind of where I was headed. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I have exactly what you're suggesting in mind. I just want to be prepared to fix it when I'm there, rather than going and looking and deciding yes I want to upgrade it and then trek all the way back here to get stuff to do it. All right. Let's see. I need you. And we are going to make... Oh, wait. Wrong thing. I want to use this. I also think it's kind of silly to have a crafting bench, but then an equipment workshop right next to it. I feel like you should just be able to do it from the same thing. In some games, it kind of makes sense, but I don't see a meaningful difference between that system and this system. Like, this takes nothing extra that system doesn't take. Like, if this was like a refiner and I was refining metal objects, I just don't see a difference between the benches. Most of my problems were from belts, not machines. My belt is clearly not saturated, so it's not. I might have a unupgraded belt somewhere, but I was planning to follow this belt back. We're gonna make sure it's Mark, oh, this is Mark 3. This is Mark 2. Even the Mark 3 isn't fully upgraded, so let's make sure that's upgraded. How many steel beams do I have? How many steel beams? I have 700. Alright. Well, maybe we can just upgrade this to Mark 3 throughout. Crafting bench items can be automated, equipment ones can't. So it's the equivalent of a manual assembly machine versus like a manual, not the manual base ingredient one. I guess in a way that makes sense. I still feel like you could probably consolidate the recipes for the player without giving access to the automated system to make it. Yeah, but it clearly wasn't. It wasn't that Mark II belt causing the issue, because I believe the amount was not enough to saturate the thing. All right, so this is backed up. Oh, this is Mark I. All right, now that could cause the problem. There we go. That's probably it. It's probably the Mark I. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch to Mark III. Upgrade you, please. All right, now is that the last one causing the problem? I called it. You did call it. I just wanted to be prepared for either eventualities, or... Yeah, I feel like you automatically assumed that I did not take in the possibility. I just wanted to be prepared coming out here. It's literally all you do. I did not want to be prepared coming out here for either eventuality. I'd hate to truck out here and have it be a machine problem and have to run all the way back and get all my crap and trek back here again. It would be a big pain in the butt. Alright, so we have this conveyor. What level is this conveyor? I did level up the conveyor, didn't I? Let's just do that to Mark III. Always check what the problem is first to find solution. You're a bit smarter. How about that? Alright. I know some belts. I was mentioning earlier yesterday how sometimes my upgrades would be a bit of a pain in the butt, because I was alternating this between level 2 and level 3, because I really only needed Mark II to saturate the line, because this is 120 per minute. So I would run out of resources for Mark III and just start doing Mark II. So I knew some of my belt was Mark II instead of Mark III. But I was not, I must have missed that one Mark I, which is causing the issue. Alright. Well, anyway, I don't like there's any other issues. This 120 should be enough to fuel both of those lines. Especially now that the line is fixed. So let's go back and check the levels. It may take a second. I don't know. Actually, it'll probably be better by the time I get there. This is upgrade to level 3, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. I think I can upgrade to level 3 now because I have more steel beams. I've upped my steel beam production since I upgraded this, so we have plenty of steel beams to upgrade with. Oh, Jesus. We're gonna jump over yonder. And I want to just follow this all the way yonder. I do love that you can use the conveyor, the faster conveyor belts to run faster. It's very nice. Very nice shortcut. Alright, that's getting 100 coal. That's 75. These should be at least Mark II. These should be saturated at Mark II. You know, I might as well upgrade them to Mark III, because I can do it. So why not? Let's upgrade this to Mark III. There we go. 100 coal per minute. Okay. Yeah, that's building up. That's good. These belts problems love to happen. They do. They do. I wish, like, I feel like it would be nice to have the option to, I don't know, as long as you have the resources, you could, like, choose a start segment and an end segment of a belt, and it would just upgrade everything in between that. Of course, as long as you have the resources for it. And they could even make it that you need all the resources in one go in order to upgrade it, otherwise it wouldn't work. Which is fine. You know, because the alternative is that they upgrade as much as they can based on what you have, but I could see that being a problem too. So yeah, I wish you could just, like, I want to upgrade from here and then run all the way to the end to here and then press a button and have it go. That could crash the game. I mean, it would be very convenient. I guess it probably would be very performance intensive, but I'm sure you could do it in a way that wouldn't crash the game. You don't have to update it necessarily all at once. You could, like, probably queue it so that essentially it does it sequentially until it's done, in a way that wouldn't, like, instantly hog game resources. Suggested team there, very forward with community. Yeah, perhaps. Perhaps I'll suggest an option so I can press E and latch onto the game. Latch onto the ladders. Press E and latch onto the ladders. That'd be wonderful. Is that big guy still in the middle of my freaking base? Do they eventually respawn back to where they were? Or is he just roaming around my base right now? I hope not. The thing is, I do still already have to upgrade my power plant again. I've added a ton of these. And if I'm already at like 900 something for usage, not that far away from my capacity. So why is my production lower than my capacity for production? Because my max, is that based on consumption? Does it go up if I consume more? Or can I exceed this? Can I get up to my constant again, exceed the production, and then have it crash again? Let's see. So you're already overdriven. Which end? Go up and production goes up. Okay, so the more I use, the more production goes up. Oh, and this line is saturated. Oh, interesting. Or at least it's being stuck up somewhere. I don't know if it's actually the line, but it's being held up by something. So actually, let me go address that, because if this isn't even free flowing, then adding more onto the line isn't going to help. Yeah, what's causing this problem? They're not full with cement, are they? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. How did that happen? I increased concrete production, but last I was checking, it was still outpaced by the ingots. Well, now it's the concrete's outpacing the ingots now. Well, apparently my last attempt solved the issue with the concrete. Look at efficiency. Well, yeah, I know that it's inefficient because it's running out of